I am not properly awake yet at all. I'm just nipping out to get some bread for lunch because we don't have any. There's just something about walking. I just don't seem to be able to do it. Wheels are just more fun. Besides, time is short today because of the huge, and I do mean huge, quantity of editing that I've got to do. Have you heard about the new Nokia 3310 from the new Nokia brand owners HMD? They don't really want to sell legacy phones. It really is a brilliant bit of marketing, if you think about it, because the Nokia brand is pretty depreciated. And what most people know of the Nokia brand is the old feature phones that they used to do. That's when they were top of the pile. So by harking back to those days, it's a really great way for HMD to get value out of that old brand. So there we go. And of course they are releasing a smartphone as well, not just all feature phones. Do love a penny board. I've got the bread. Thank goodness for that. I've finished editing my video now and I've got 4G here, so it's going to go up in about 40 minutes, which is really handy because I'm way behind. And the next job for today is going to be editing up my dad's video. If you haven't already checked out the previous episode, it's the one about how he shoots the red arrows backwards at about 500 miles an hour. I highly recommend watching that one. Very interesting. There'll be a link in the description. And now I really have to just crack on with editing his next one. Whew. Which is all about horses. Today has always been a little bit of a editing marathon for me. What I'm going to do, as I sort of fit it in amongst things, is talk to you about marketing, because it kind of ties in quite nicely with what we were talking about a little earlier with the Nokia. This ties in very nicely with Tesla, because Tesla are marketing geniuses. Elon Musk is extremely good at playing the media and Twitter to further the goals of his businesses. That's how he's managed to take EVs from pretty much not on the map at all, nobody does them, to what a lot of people will now consider to be the future of cars. And yes, you guessed it, it all started with the Roadster. Starting off with small, low volume, very fast, very expensive cars. Halo products, products that will bring people into the concept of that business, that brand. And that's where the real value with Tesla is, honestly. The technology is fairly impressive, but it isn't anything that somebody else couldn't do with enough investment. Tesla has got the brand, and when you combine that brand with a large battery factory and a reasonably efficiently run production line, the end result is huge growth. And there are other examples of this marketing genius that you find or you don't find. I find that Apple is, generally speaking, extremely good at marketing because, and this is something that is never more true than on YouTube, having great content is only 50% of the battle. You've also got to find a way to get it watched. Thumbnails, titles. Honestly, I'm not very good at these things. Generally speaking, looking at what other people do with them, I think there's a lot of room for improvement with me. It's how you market a product that often determines its success or failure. Obviously, brand loyalty will only stretch so far. You do have to have a good product. Brand makes a huge difference, and brand is built through marketing. And EVs have always had a little bit of a marketing issue, quite honestly, because plenty of manufacturers who've built perfectly decent EVs have made the mistake of trying to sell them through their green credentials. And the problem with that approach, the save the planet approach, people want to save the planet, but not if it costs them anything. An EV will cost you something, but it will also give you something. It's a sort of a give-take thing. Yes, it's going to be a little bit more inconvenient and require a little bit more planning, especially when it comes to longer drives. But on the flip side, it's way cheaper, more fun, more reliable, And actually, when you add up the positives, it is a very compelling product, which is why most of the people who go to EVs stick with them and will never buy anything else again. So the point is, that's what EV manufacturers need to be pushing. They need to sell them on the positives. Whereas if you sell it on the, oh, well, it's good for the planet, what you're really saying is, this is medicine. It's going to taste disgusting, but you should have it anyway. And you know what? People don't want things that taste disgusting. They want something which is going to be enjoyable, fun, positive. Sell it on the positive. And it's the same with everything else, really. For the most part, positivity sells. And it's time to pack the car.
I'm staying tonight because I'm working, but I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
So hang on a minute, you're going to go in the car now, Jasper?
Yeah, are you ready?
Well, I need to make coffee, then I'm ready. Coffee's not optional. Not at this time of the night. Well, you pop them in, I'll make the coffee quickly. I'll leave the door open a crack so that it heats up. Let's all go. I've got a couple of minutes to make a coffee. Bye.
Thanks for the work you do.
My pleasure.
Bye.
Bye. Bit of a chilly wind at the moment. I've already got Jasper in though, luckily. And there's one more marketing technique that Tesla employ, or might employ rather, in the future. As you know, yesterday I got to go in a Tesla Roadster and it was great fun. And that's the car that launched Tesla as a company and EVs as an alternative fuel. However, they might try to do something similar again in the future. Elon Musk has talked about a future Roadster. So picture this. Model 3 is delivered. Sales are going very well, but they could be going better. Elon Musk announces the new Roadster, shows it to the world, and it wows people because of its performance, its handling, probably a 0 to 60 of under 2 seconds or something totally mind-blowing like that. The whole world will be abuzz with it. Is he going to sell a lot of them? No. What they will do is promote the brand and get the general public excited about the concept of Tesla again, and hopefully that will then help to raise the sales and raise the investment in the business, which is almost certainly going to want more investment for whatever the Model 4 is going to look like, or the, you know what I mean, the next generation beyond Model 3. So that's something that I think is a very exciting potential future marketing ploy that he can put out there. I hope you've all enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram if you don't already. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye. Normally about making the money so much as they are, well, they shouldn't be. They're doing something wrong if they are. They should be more about evangelizing the brand.
Well, this was a Halo product, wasn't it? It was designed to get people's heads turning and looking at the brand.
And looking at EVs. I mean, before this came along, people didn't believe EVs could be fun. They literally didn't think it was possible.